a die. I mean,
All right, game's
we
over.
have a 4, so it is Ivy to give us a
Yeah,
recap.
not me.
Okay. So we ended last time.
Good
Before
start.
starting last time, so 2 times ago, where we just had nightmares and we were at the clearing, you know. But then Willa also decided to join as we started. Then Ren is like, man, I'm about to go in this water. What if I'm a bitch later? We're like, don't even worry about it, dog. We'll follow you if you're in there for too long. And he's like, rad, and he goes in, does a bunch of memory stuff, goes through a bunch of doors, sees some crazy stuff, sees a tree that is the magic one, your granddaughter lore, his op's son married granddaughter, all that kind of jazz. Then we follow him because it's been 5 minutes and Maeve is like, man, what the hell, let's go. And we go, Maeve leaves on accident, then we get back together, then we run around, then the 3 dudes split off in memory doors. Vesper goes into the swirly door, Kaelinor goes into a blue door, Venom goes into a journal door, Maeve, Willa, Kinfath go find Ren, look at his memories with him, then find a lamp. Well, Willa finds a lamp and drops it on then a genie.
It's genetic.
And then a genie.
Facts.
My favorite part of that was when Ren was like, guys, I don't want to be a bitch. Come on out.
All that is true. You earn that inspiration, and then some additional detail. The voices as you came in said, "Be careful what you look for." The hand who reaches decides. You basically find out that whoever touches these doors changes them into their memory. Vesper had a memory of himself after his first resurrection, having a friend, sort of, in the woods who was killed by Cockroach King's men some point in his past. Kaelinor saw his mother doing alchemy and teaching him the basics of magic. Finnan saw a traumatic night of his life, having just been kicked out of his house over some argument. He doesn't even remember what the deal was and got some wisdom from Uncle Jack. Ren had seen, specifically that Meldrain, his younger self, had been abused by his father, that he at some point struggled with leadership and had a drinking problem, and also at some point led a raid on Claylee that failed due to Thorovius Blackhand the First. And upon Meldrain's escape, Thorovius Blackhand tended to Thorovius Blackhand the Second, who put down his own father, tended to all of the fallen on the battlefield, including the Drow. And he also remembered his horse, Renford. Then
Remembered is wild.
Yeah, well. Then anything else of major importance? I'm just checking.
I was there.
Kinfath was there.
You were
whole
notably
time.
there and had some pretty good opinions and a lot
You were
of
very supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like I'm missing one of Ren's things. Nope, that's
Oh yeah,
all.
when we leveled up, you missed that part.
Oh, he also saw a heated argument with Gwynedd. And saw her wanting to leave. So then, at the end of our session, yes, as Ivy said, you guys were in these sort of tunnels on one side of this chamber of memory, and Willa, thanks to her seeing invisibility, picked up a lamp on the middle of this sort of shrine, and accidentally rubbing it, forced a genie to pop out who said something along the lines of, Hello, my friends. My name is Narak. It has been a long time since anyone has found my lab. And he's looking right at Willa, and that is all he said, just arms open wide. And as I described him before, as like a orangish red in color, sort of translucent. But he's got golden bands on his wrists, and his hair is sort of in middle braids going down with golden bands along it into sort of a ponytail in the back. So we start there with Kinfath, Willa, Maeve, and Ren looking at this guy, looking at Willa. What do you all do? I guess Willa specifically. What do you do?
Willow will immediately draw her swords and be like, "What the fuck?"
He holds up his hands. Believe me, there's no need for that.
She's gonna like look around at the people beside her, behind her. Reactions? Nothing.
I got nothing.
You? What are you?
Well, that's a good question, I suppose. I am a genie, the last of my kind.
A genie? Confeth is gonna look at Maeve and be like, a genie?
Did you live? Where'd you come from?
I've lived a very long life. I've been around for quite some time, but mostly in this chamber for quite a while now.
I want to try to poke him with my sword.
Sure. You hold your sword out and pointy in towards him, and he doesn't even seem to flinch as the sword just goes through him. He knows very well it won't
I'm gonna
proporiate with him.
I'm gonna like move it around a little bit and take a step back.
You all are quite young, I suppose. You might not even know of the genie
That's
hunt.
offensive. That's offensive.
That you are young? To be young is a great thing.
You're assuming my age. And everybody's
don't-
age.
None of you look to be particularly wrinkled or decrepit.
I'm gonna turn around, guys.
Thank you.
Genie? Anybody know anything about genies? This is out of my wheelhouse.
I didn't even.
Go ahead.
I mean, he seems friendly.
I was gonna say I don't know anything about genies. This is new, but didn't something happen with Ebenezer in a genie?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got monkey pawed.
What is a monkey paw?
Am I able to say that in universe? Is that like a canon idea or concept?
It's
Monkeys
a
don't
bit
exist.
diegetic, but we'll let it happen.
I know what a monkey paw is.
I don't.
As a
Yeah, I
concept,
think-
I suppose.
I think Ebenezer in the past it was him or his father or somebody wished for something and they got something sort of adjacent. Like technically fulfilled the ask, but I don't know. I
You
don't
guys
know
should
much more
undo
about
that.
him.
What say you, genie man? Did you monkey paw this Ebenezer?
I did specifically roll back the monkey paw thing.
Monkeys
you-
don't exist in
It's
this
fine
universe.
to stay in here. I mean, people have southern accents, so I mean, who cares?
Yeah,
We're
monkeys
in
are
America
southern,
here,
don't you know?
Jesus. Well, that is to say that all sorts of things are developing simultaneously that don't need to exist.
Danky can.
He says, Ebenezer, I do not remember meeting a Ebenezer. What was Ebenezer's last name?
Geezer.
I did meet a Eugene Geezer at one point.
Oh no.
That could explain it. What were his wishes again? Something about I wish me or my son could never see or hear from these bullies again, and that he would always have friends at his side. I think that was fulfilled.
You made him blind and deaf.
He never saw or heard from those bullies again, did he?
Suppose you're right.
Okay, got it.
He heard from bullies, actually. I can recall a time or two. This guy named Luther, he talks in your head. But, if this is a memory place, are you real? Or are you like memory weird stuff?
Why cannot it be both?
Willa's gonna like come up to the group and like bring you guys around. Like, and you guys will have to get on your knees, surely, like on knee or something, to come down to my level.
I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Okay, everybody but Ren.
I'll stretch my arm around Ren
Oh, boy.
while he's standing up.
Okay, guys. This is obviously a bad guy.
He seems like a fine enough guy. He just seems like he makes bad deals. What up, Claire?
Hi, Claire.
Oh my god. It's a
Hi.
girl.
Okay, so do we just like leave him?
What?
I mean-
Will he go away?
We don't know any, like... I always heard there were rules tied to this, but I didn't think it would actually matter. I thought it was all just myth.
Rules.
I mean, how do we know what happens? Or, I mean, you might have to just talk to him and find out how this
And
works.
he obviously he messed your guy's friend up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messed that character up.
Yeah.
Good one.
And the person that did that deserves to die.
Full circle moment. All for right now.
Wait, Willa, you rubbed the lamp. So I don't know if we have a say in anything that happens.
We don't know how any of this works.
I'm gonna turn back around to the genie. How do you work, Mr. Genie?
9 to 5.
With
do I work?
benefits.
What's your deal? What do you do?
How do my wishes work? How do I
don't know. You tell me. God.
I grant wishes as an agent of chaos. It is fun for me.
You know what? Fair enough.
Now,
We have
each genie who ever did exist only has 3 wishes to grant, and Eugene Giza used 2 of them, meaning I have but 1 left to give. That said, if I can't find some way to have fun, why give it at all? I owe you nothing for rubbing my lamp.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, guys, we can probably just go.
Take his lamp.
I'm gonna pick up the genie bottle or lamp. Come back inside because I said so.
He,
And there's your
If
wish.
this is how that works.
you know what? Go ahead and make me a persuasion check. Or intimidation if you think you're trying to be intimidating.
That was not intimidating at all.
Wasn't very persuasive either.
15?
It was alright. Apparently.
With a 15, he goes, I will do so, but not because you told me to. He goes into the lamp. Moments later, you see on a small amulet on the table his body emerging from that instead.
He's fully
Were you
existing now outside the amulet?
Yep, he is floating up and just like he was before.
Welcome back.
Why, thank you. I mean, this is my home. You are invading my space, but, you know, thank you for the welcome, I suppose.
You're welcome.
Willa, you should make a wish.
Well, what happens when you grant your third? What happens to genies when they grant the third wish?
I no longer have wishes to give, but I'm still me, of course. I have small traces of magic left within me.
And you're really the last one.
To my knowledge, yes.
Are
What
you
happened
lonely?
to the rest of them?
Well, at one point, most of us genie lived in a distant land called Wynn.
That's not that far. That's where we're from.
You all must be quite young then. Interesting. Well, sometime not too long ago, in my memory, the king decided that wish magic was too potent and dangerous to be left alone, to be left to the people's devices. And so he put out a hit on all of us. A hunt began. A hunt began with great value on all of our heads. To bring a genie in to the king could make you richer than you could possibly be in a lifetime.
How did you end up down here?
Clever persuasion to get me to a place where no one would find me under normal circumstances.
Would you stay down here?
It is not so bad a life to be living. Though, it does get quite boring. You don't see many people in a dark and dingy little dungeon.
Who gets to cast your wish?
Whoever I choose to grant it to. It could be you, should you make a compelling enough wish.
What counts as compelling to you, a genie?
Well, anything I find fun, although I can tell you if you intend to make a wish, there are 3 rules. Let's see. A wish cannot contain a relative clause. That are, which do. For example, a wish cannot contain the word and a wish cannot contain an adjective.
Well, can you repeat those rules again, please?
A wish cannot contain a relative clause, a wish cannot contain the word and a wish cannot contain an adjective.
This guy just learned how to read.
That's very specific.
It is, isn't it?
I kind of understand the and part.
You must work pharmaceutical.
Oh, wow.
Please, though, if you feel so inclined, offer up some wishes.
If you dare.
Any of
Don't
us?
just start stabbing in the dark.
Willa's
Don't just
gonna
start
look at
stabbing in the
everybody.
dark.
Confet is thinking.
I don't know if this is a good idea, guys.
Thank God. Babe, I love you.
But infinite pancake mix is looking rather delectable right now.
You shut
Surely
your
we
mouth.
could come up with a wish that's helpful to us.
I think no matter what we do, it's gonna get kind of screwed around and not be helpful to us. I mean, he made Ebenezer deaf and blind.
Yeah, but what if we don't wish for something that affects us directly? What if it's like a book that we write in?
No books.
Books are bad.
I don't know. Ren?
I am rather skeptical.
Well,
Genie,
let me ask you this. Oh yes, please, Ren. Seems I'm queuing my question after you.
could
As you say, Genie, he says, "My name is Narak."
Narak, would you travel with us if we maybe intended to do that for you in the future?
To do what? To take my last
Take you
wish?
out of, will we take you out of the cave and with us, and maybe there's some fun along the way.
To be taken from this cave would be to be taken from my safety. I do not know you, and I do not know that I cannot trust you to take me to the king to become rich.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that we're not even on win right now.
I know where I am.
Oh, well,
Dumbass.
fair enough.
Heard, but I mean, you said it yourself, it probably gets pretty lonely and pretty boring here. I'd imagine a life of dangers, the excitement you've probably been yearning for, I don't know, however many decades, centuries you've been here. I'm just offering a change. Maybe the deal's for you to take.
Roll me a persuasion check. Another 15. He says, "It would take someone with a great adventurous spirit for me to want to go with them." He floats down almost through the floor a bit to be eye to eye with Willa. "I know you'd like to make a wish, girl. Do it, and I shall go with you."
Before Willa has the chance to do anything, Ren wants to set a hand on her shoulder, gently, and just say, "I trust you, but don't make a mistake." And then I'll take my hand off.
I know what it's like to be alone, you know. She'll say to the genie.
He looks introspective for a moment and nods, but continues to look on. "And what does that mean to you? What would you do about it?"
It's a sad existence. And I wish to never be alone again.
That's quite possible.
Granted.
The stupidest thing you could have said.
Voices.
He holds his hand over to his amulet. Out in the air, you see it float in the sky and it glows for a moment. And then it is launched very quickly toward your chest. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Looking for a DC of 13. Not super high.
Just kills her. Not alone anymore.
Because you are with Ebenezer.
Oh, exactly 13.
Wow.
As this amulet reaches you, it passes through your plate armor, and onto your flesh, you feel an intense burning sensation as this amulet burrows into your physical body. With a 13 con save, you stay conscious through this.
Oh.
As it causes you an intense amount of pain. You are going to take 10 points of flat damage. I don't know what type of damage this would be. Force, I guess. And after about 10 seconds, it stops. And you hear, "Now I will always be with you, girl."
She's gonna like. She's gonna be in a great deal of pain still, probably. And like. You know, starts breathing really heavily. But then she will sort of like stand up and quickly understands and is sort of happy that the genie is coming with her because he's been alone. For as long as he has been alone as well. She's gonna look at the group. Did you guys hear that?
No. You're what? I mean, it sounded like some burning flesh was going on, but
I'm definitely in great pain. I'd like to probably heal myself.
we don't hear the genie, right?
Most of his responses you have heard, yeah.
But not that. What just
I think that
happened?
very last line, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a healing word on myself.
As you do,
For
you
5.
hear. Well, that is unfortunate. You hear. "You are right to say that I may have been lonely for quite some time. When you need me, call upon my fury, and you shall have it." And you can go ahead and add Narak's amulet to your inventory as a magic item. That is Narakkke.
Oh, KKE.
Narak's amulet gives you access to a new action or a spell called Narak's Fury that you also now have access to.
Could you spell this for me one more time, Foster, please?
Narakkke.
Excuse me.
If you're reading that, do you want to read it out loud so everybody knows what you have?
yeah, sorry. While wearing this amulet, you are able to cast Narak's Fury, summoning Narak to fight with you. Narak has 50 HP, and upon dropping to 0, will return to the amulet.
You know what? I forgot to adjust that on his on the amulet side. On the spell side, it says 30, so it should be 30, and I'll change that. But
30 HP.
yeah,
Okay. It's a 4th level spell, and can only be cast once per long rest.
Whoa. Sick.
How long does it last?
you should read the spell itself.
It doesn't say it. Oh, the spell. You're right. I gotta look at the spell. Did it give me the spell, Foster?
It was supposed to.
You might have to equip it.
Does it require attunement?
Yeah, you should. You gotta equip it and then attune it.
Oh no. Oh, I have to
That's it.
attune it.
You do.
How do you unattune from an item that's inside of your body?
I don't know. That's a good question. Probably
Good
not.
question, isn't it?
You just permanently lose a slot.
Get fucked.
Use that.
Some monkey paw curls. You now have one less attunement slot.
I'll go ahead and read it out because I've got it up on my screen.
Yeah, please do.
You summon a rock from within his amulet. He envelops your body in his semi-incorporeal form, granting you, 35 temporary HP, and providing you the following benefits for 1 minute or until his health is depleted. Move swiftly, which is +3 to dexterity saving throws, +3 to acrobatics checks, 10 additional feet of movement per round. Strike hard, +3 to spell attack modifiers, and you may cast the firebolt cantrip. The monkey's paw. After you or a source you control deals damage, the target becomes resistant to the damage type and used until the end of your turn.
Ooh.
Which for Ebenezer would have been horrible. For Willa with the prismatic blades doesn't fucking matter.
That's true. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, guys, Narak's coming with us. And we'll be keeping him company.
Is Narak in the room with us right now?
He
I think he just
floats up out of the amulet in Willa's chest, out through her armor.
Oh,
Naraki's in the room.
Oh my god. Where the hell did you come from? Where?
I've implanted
was-
an amulet within the flesh of your young friend here.
Willa, are you okay?
That was a little freaky. I'm okay. I did heal myself a little bit. I'm okay. I can travel.
Okay. Well, cool then.
Hey, Narak.
Yes.
That lamp and all the other shiny stuff on the table. Is that yours?
He looks back to it. Well, they were tributes to me at some point, but I suppose if we're leaving, you are welcome to take them.
Sweet. Thank you. I want to rummage through whatever it is. Any valuables or cool stuffs we can divvy up.
For sure, you get a golden candelabra, a few fancy bronze plates, his lamp, and a very nice basket.
I'd like to hold on to the lamp if that's okay, Narak and everybody else, just to, as a little reminder of home, from, if you will.
The amulet in your chest isn't enough.
I mean, I assume he's lived in this land for as long as he said he has. I don't know.
That's fine.
Well, we'll take it and just put it in our backpack.
Red. We're gonna cut from there at the end of that to fit in Kaelinor and Vesper. All three of you within a room, and I believe Kaelinor had touched the door.
And it's blue.
Cool. And it is blue. The door is blue and Kaelinor has touched it. You guys are all outside of it. Do you all intend to go through together?
I do.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. As you open the door, Vesper and Kaelinor, you are greeted by a very familiar sight. Finnan, not so much. you can see even from outside the door before you step through that this is Kalinor's lab.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, boss, the lab. You're not my boss, I don't know, but we've been here before. Anyway, Finnan, this is where the shit happened.
Indeed.
As you step forward through the door, you see within this room a not much younger Vesper and a not much younger Kalinor, standing in a corner of the room with a large magic contraption whirring like crazy. You see Kalinor holding his staff into this contraption that is housing, I believe, if I'm getting the details right, the same crystal that Vesper has used to cast healing spells. What is the name of the spell that we used to describe it?
The Revivified.
The Revivify crystal,
Mhm.
yes. You see, if you've seen Arcane, you know what I mean to describe like this thing just swirling and going crazy like it's going to overload with magical power. Time seems to slow for a moment as you see the gems both erupt, the one from Kalinor's staff and the Revivify gem. The Revivify gem is only a pulse of magic. It does not itself explode. Whereas the gem on the end of Kalinor's does indeed fracture. You see large chunk of gem fly into Kalinor's arm. You see a large chunk of gem fly through Kalinor's heart. Both members are knocked back away from this machine and are very briefly dazed. But the three of you, now in this memory, see a large dark figure looming over Kalinor. Another lost soul. Quickly, however, you see Vesper scramble to his feet. Still in a daze, still not sure of his surroundings, scrambles along the ground over to Kalinor, unaware of the damage to his chest, and quickly casting healing spells onto Kalinor. Floating above the two of them on the ground, you see the dark figure cock his head to the side, look very annoyed, whisper, "Soon then," as he drifts off through a wall and away.
Vesper, was that one of your voices?
Oh, probably. I don't remember it like that.
I don't.
You were
don't
passed
remember
out.
anything at all.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you see the piece hit my chest? I'm like, as we kind of turn our attention away from that vision, I've got my impaled hand kind of over my chest where my heart would be, kind of like, I don't remember an injury to my chest.
I definitely didn't address it. Must not have been that big of a deal. Just a flesh wound? Maybe I'm better than I thought. Damn.
It's always more questions, never any answers, huh?
This, I feel like this is like maybe a little bit of the right direction though.
Perhaps.
Maybe we should like
Peculiar.
stop healing just your arm and it like hardly working. Do you have like a, you know?
Have I noticed anything on my chest in the months since this has transpired?
You have not.
Is his
Didn't think
heart
so.
beating?
Give me a medicine check.
Is my heart beating? Do I have to medicine check that? Now I'm panicking.
It's
Oh,
beating.
no.
It's beating
my
just
God.
fine. It's beating just.
Oh my god, it's
fine.
not beating.
What? With a 6 medicine check, you do find that it is beating. But something is wrong about the beat, and you can't quite place what it is.
It's probably because he's having a fucking panic attack.
Doug, your beat is so out of rhythm. Do you have
Yeah.
anxiety?
Getting there.
Okay.
Lots of questions, but perhaps now's not the place to investigate. When we find some time to rest, maybe we should sit down and do some thinking and science and whatnot.
Retrospective looking inwards. Yeah, that seems great, but this does actually seem like the exact place we should investigate, like physically though.
That's a good point. Is there anything in this room that we can observe? Like, is it like frozen
This-
at this point?
This is
Vesper over
exactly
Kaelinor?
when I'm going to walk over to the bookshelf and put that sticky note on there, by the way.
Fucking genius. I don't think that would stick, but it's fucking hilarious.
Actually, wait, hold on. Now the card is accurate.
Yeah, like can I like go forward to us and like
Yeah.
investigate that scene?
Mm-hmm.
The scene is, like you said, frozen at this point. It has reached the end of the memory. But yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check to see. You know what? Give me investigation or Arcana from either one of you to see what you can find, and you'll get different things depending on what you choose.
Ooh, which one are you doing?
My investigation is better.
Mine are the same, so I'll do Arcana. You do investigation.
Okay. I got a feeling
I
there's
nat
like
one-
a secret under here.
I'm gonna use my luck point for the day. Do not nat one this.
Can I lift up like the rug
27.
and find Kalinor's real body? He's like a tiny guy in a big robot this whole time.
With a 25 investigation check, Vesper, you can see that on the wall above where you two are now against that corner, or your past selves were.
Mhm.
You do see crystalline dust against that wall, as if a crystal did fly through that direction for sure, hit that wall and like evaporate into dust as it hit with such speed.
Like
That was
through?
behind where I was.
Right, like through Kaelinor,
Ooh.
hit the wall.
Now my hand's on my back, feeling for a hole.
Holy shit, my guy.
Kaelinor, with your 27 in Arcana check,
Cheater.
you can sense that the remnants of the spell that Vesper used to cast on you was abnormal, even for Vesper's healing. It feels divine in a way unlike how he usually casts.
Like more so like an increased intensity of that divinity kind of a thing.
Yes, like
It's less itchy.
I think with your knowledge of these two gods, you think Misha influenced his ability
Intervene
directly. Yes.
Sorry, I just talked over you. I'm sorry, that was rude.
No, absolutely. You're putting things together.
This is consistently bringing me back. I understand I understand why your god of death wants me dead. I do not understand why your god of life is keeping me here. And that's the thing that terrifies me the most.
Yeah. Like, I get. Oh damn, we probably shouldn't have cranked it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I
Mistakes
didn't
were
like.
made.
I mean, a minor miscalculation in uncharted territory in science is bound to have repercussions. You're bound to learn quickly with certain things. I just can't believe, one, this hasn't happened before, and two, like, we were able to push it this far. Maybe we wouldn't have been able to do it at all without the consequences being already present. You know what I mean? Time and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe something that happened after the fact needed this to happen. Maybe you being alive later, you know, full circle moment.
Well,
I mean, think
that's-
of all the stuff
see-
you've done in the timeline from different perspectives at this point.
Well, the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a young academic at Bugseth, I read that book about the battle atop a mountain between the Celestials and the Infernals, or whatever. And
Grilled sticky.
yeah, of course, Grilled Sticky was absolutely in this history book
Yes.
that I read of. Yep.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. He is now.
Sure. But I read that story about a powerful mage creating this storm and creating these
I
crystals.
mean, like, he was okay.
That I'm telling you what the story said,
Well, who wrote the story?
not my words.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Vesper, focus.
We're locking in.
So
Finnan,
the thing is,
lock in.
so when we traveled through time to that mountaintop, I did that. I left that lightning storm that created those crystals in the place that I, hundreds of years later, traveled, claimed one, and forged into my staff, and is now in my arm. Which happened, all that happened after the incident.
Yeah.
But why?
Why incident
Why?
or why circle?
Why
Incident because we
why
fucked up.
circle, Why Misha? Why any of
That
it?
shit, I don't
Why?
know, dude.
Well,
I mean, yeah, like, you should have died and you didn't. So the god of death is like, I want what is supposed to be mine, or something like that. And, like, it's always much scarier than that. I get why death and why robbed of what you deserve, you know? But do you hear that? I'm sorry, the voice. Maybe this is where it started.
jeez.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm gonna pick up the from the same illustration, the half-filled bong from the table in the lab while we're talking. Maybe. No, that doesn't make sense.
I will say the rules state that you can touch the bong, but you can't move it.
Maybe. This thing's heavier than I remember.
You're breaking Foster.
Okay.
Maple.
Well, nothing we do here physically alters anything, right? I'm getting that
No,
vibe from the
that
weight of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say also at the end of this, when you saw Death leave, the usual door to your lab is there. It is a white Stark door.
Oh.
Is that where we came in?
You came in just in the middle of the room.
Okay.
That door
And
is
then there was
gone.
nothing behind us.
Yeah. Correct.
We just went.
And we saw no sign of the inverse influence being Misha?
You saw an arcane influence, but she was not physically here.
Okay.
But I feel confident enough to assume that she was.
Mm-hmm.
She was involved in some
Was
way,
it
yes.
like
Right.
full white hair, white eyes?
Yeah, I think yes. You see like full transformation into
Mm-hmm.
life being, life cleric, if you will.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
that probably would have been like the first time. Do I remember having that
Maybe the
happen
only time.
before? Wow.
Was there an observable change in Vesper's crystal at all throughout the course of these
Yeah.
events? Like, did we see anything shift in that? And when it was all over, does it look the same as it does now, or is it in that moment any kind of different?
I can cross compare now.
I think with that 27 Arcana, you can, and a nat 20 investigation, between the two of you, can see even like that moment has passed in this memory, but I think you can recall even in this post time of watching it, that there, out of the corner of your eye, you did notice that Revivify crystal was glowing on the other side of the room
Mhm.
as Vesper cast a spell on Kaelinor.
Without it wasn't in his hand when he did
Not in his
that,
hand.
but it
Yeah.
was glowing over there anyway.
You know the
Yes.
teacher from The
Okay.
Incredibles
Is-
rewinding the tape?
There.
I think not.
So-
Okay. So now that
I
we've talked
don't-
about that crystal glowing at the same time,
Hmm.
and now the paused one looks like the one in my pouch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's almost exactly the same.
Okay, Finn, and so basically this is what happened, and this guy's been like really grumpy ever since, and then mom and dad have been fighting in my head a lot. That's why my hair's like this. Most
Well,
people
hold
are
on,
like,
hold on.
oh god, my late 30s, I'm balding, and I'm like, well, how do I even...
Did,
Wearing brown it's a nightmare.
First of all, Evan's just realizing that Finnan probably didn't hear any of this shit ever, because we all talked about this when the last time we really talked about this in depth was when Vesper died in like the first 10 episodes.
We had a mini campfire at one point, did we not?
That's true.
In
I
the...
think before Finnan.
Yeah,
Was
I don't
that right
think I was
before?
there.
It was in that forest. Did we meet him on
Yeah.
the way in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, in character, did you just say that the voices in your head, they started arguing after this?
I'd have to cross check with another voice that I hear sometimes
What?
in the
What?
back of the head,
Go
but
ahead and give me a history check with advantage.
if I remember correctly, where the history button is,
Oh,
I don't know,
fuck.
maybe.
Wait, you have your thing. You have your inspiration.
Inspiration.
I just got an idea.
Do it again.
It reminds me of
Super
something.
advantage.
Jesus
No, that's
Christ.
not it.
Okay, I will say with
That's
with
my
a
other mom and
9,
dad.
You're not certain, but you do feel like there was an increase in it at very least around that same time.
Before is kind of really fuzzy, like we talked about, before I got to the school.
Yeah.
So, and
I
then
know.
weirdly at the school, it was the quietest I've ever felt, you know?
Really?
Yeah,
Until this?
probably because I was like distracted with my work and students are a pain and like, you know, being underpaid and overworked. It was really stressful. I was tired a lot. Well, yeah, I didn't really hear them until we blew shit up and left. And obviously, you know how much I hear them now.
Yeah,
Anyway, Finnan, we're fine. And therapy isn't real.
far from.
Are you sure you're fine?
No.
I'm gonna hold out my hand with a like 8-inch long crystal or however fucking big it is sticking out of it and be like, no, I'm not perfectly fine, but
The sarcasm.
we're making do. Look, I
Got him.
think we might have gotten all the answers we're gonna get here, but perhaps when we've left, we should try to talk to Mortis and Maisha again. I have more questions.
Yeah, I think I can schedule an appointment online.
God damn it.
Actually,
Canon.
that's back in Jessoc's universe, right? I don't like the online. Door?
Door.
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 Thank you
Good
for
idea, Finnan.
allowing us that opportunity to work through our stuff, Finnan.
From an outsider, like any questions, critiques?
Why the fuck are you touching these stuff?
Well, it's my shit. Would you touch your stuff
No,
when in crib?
was it like you just found it and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna touch it kind of thing, or
Wait,
was
the
it...
rocks? Or like...
Yes, the rocks.
I've had the rock since I was a kid. I think it was a gift,
so you
probably
had the
like
rock?
from...
You get...
Well, Blue Man made blue rocks in the past. Timey-wimey sort of thing. I stole this rock from Trauma.
I'm just gonna stop asking questions.
Finnan, I'll explain it to you later. Let's
Okay.
get out of here.
As you go through this new door,
Boom.
you find yourself back in physical space, but this new room ahead of you looks rather significant. You see it is long and ovular with water flowing in a circle around the outside, just like a 1.5 foot wide little canal.
Flowing?
Maybe a foot deep, but like flowing along that oval with no visible source. Then in the center, on the other side of this oval, is a mostly flat space with a ziggurat style of 4-sided stairs leading up, and on the top of it, a large throne-like chair with a little contraption on top that looks like it would sit on somebody's head.
Like Darth Vader shit with the helmet going down on his head.
I was thinking like
Wait, are
the
we
Chuck
talking
E.
like a memory
Cheese birthday
extractor?
kid's chair.
Is this like a memory extractor? You just put it on the head and go...
Yeah,
You
well,
wanna
know
try?
what? I think you would assume it was something like that based on why you're here. It is what Parker said there. If you've played Baldur's Gate, there's the thing where they try to get the worm out. It looks kind of like that.
Vesper
with
loves
the
Baldur's
Githyanki?
Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fucking next.
But from Ivy, who looks like you shrugged because you haven't, just big chair with
You
a little
should.
dome that can kind of come down and sit on a head.
Kind of like one of
Like
those
a hair
air
dryer?
dryers from
Yeah.
from the salon.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Thank you, Theo.
I think Theo is leaving, so he gave us a fun message.
Cute.
How
I can still hear you.
high up are these stairs going up the ziggurat? Like how big is
About
this space?
15 feet up to get
This is
to
a
where
big room.
it's a sizable room. Yeah, I think I am not looking at it right now, but it's like, oh, you know what? I can't just look at it. Let me just look at it to confirm
Yeah.
my suspicions.
I'm trying to remember.
Why
what that
can you
issue is
look at
called.
it?
Well, because I have a map of this whole place that I've been
Hmm.
connecting the.
Huh? Let's
And
the
then
doors
Foster
with-
has a map. Write that down.
I told him I
my
had a map
map.
last time.
My map. I don't know where my map is. Fuck.
Was it
It was
even good
bad.
enough?
Oval is
Ovular.
This fucking dungeon is not material space, so it get hard.
Yeah.
It's only actually about 40 feet across, and about 20 feet wide.
Oh, so
there's
most of this space is the ziggurat.
Is the stairs, yeah.
Okay.
So we would have to go around and go see the other side. I got it.
Correct. And
Any
I
doors
think
to
if
see?
anyone does, you see one door on the other side, immediately opposite where you came out. Like if you came out of the end of an oval, it's on the far side of this.
Gotcha. So the 180 side has a door, but not the 90s.
Right.
Okay.
Can I reach the water from here?
Yeah, in fact, I think right in front of the door there's water. Like you'd have to step over it to not get your shoes wet.
I'm gonna stick my little fingers in it. Is it? Which way is it running, flowing, cold, warm?
It is flowing clockwise currently.
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 These are at the 6 or the 12.
The 6.
They entered at the 12.
We're
We're going down.
it's
So
high
flowing
noon.
to the left.
It's
It's
high.
always clockwise.
It's flowing
Well,
clockwise.
clockwise would be.
Well, yeah, but from your perspective, yes, it is going left across you, so that is
Yeah.
true, but, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Get
just.
sassy with me.
That's clockwise.
If you were on the other side facing it, it'd be right. But anyway.
Well-
We're gonna go ahead and cut from there.
Is it
back
cold?
To our other group. No,
It's
I think it is almost
It's warm. You pee yourself.
such a temperature that you almost can't feel it. Like it is like exact body temperature. Like outside, there's science to like how it has to be a different temperature because it's liquid or whatever. But it is like if it was saline, perfect deprivation tank water, that's what it would be, except for the flow.
Okay.
Our other group, Willa, Kinfath, Ren, and Maeve, you all now with Narak in chest, are still within this sort of maze of corridors up here.
You can't say in tow because it's not true.
Well, or in hand. What do you all do from here?
Well, this has been weird enough. I think we should probably continue.
Agreed.
Willa, I won't pretend to know like what you need from here. So you got what you need?
Yes.
Great.
Yes. I didn't know I needed it until now. I'm sorry to have slowed you guys down.
Okay, I think.
Well,
Is this?
Let's go see
So-
if we can find everybody else.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Do we see any doors?
Not at the end of this hallway, but you guys were. There was only this at the end of this hallway. So as you head back to the way you came, you knew you came from your left, and so you turn
We
right.
make a right turn, and then it turns right, correct?
Well,
Two
from this
rights.
perspective, left. A right turn, then a left turn.
Sweet. I just turned.
As you are moving forward, you can see down this hall. Actually, how long is it? It is longer than dark vision would reach. So you can't see what is at the end of the long stretch of this hallway, but you can see, even from this far, that approaching on your right, there is another hallway leading off. So you have two options. You can keep going straight, or turn to the right. What do you all choose to do?
I want to lick my finger and hold my hand up. Is there a draft coming from my other direction?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
I figured it out. You said draft, but I thought you said, "Is there a giraffe?" And I was like, of all fucking things to specifically ask
Animal
for.
handling check.
With a 22, the answer is a definitive no, and you are confident there's almost no airflow in here at all.
Ooh.
Alright.
Can we see down the right hallway?
You can see just to the end of it. at the end of that hallway, you can see that it turns right, but at the very end, there is also a white door.
Where do you guys want to go?
Remind me again what the doors are. They white before they're activated?
Right. Right. Yep.
I want to go touch the door. I didn't get to do this for this session. I want to go touch the door.
Sure. Does Kinfeth say anything in character?
I'm gonna go. Confeth is gonna say, I see a door at the end of this hallway down the right. Would anyone be upset if I touched it?
Did Maeve look noticeably negative there? Like, did she show emotion to being like a little jealous of Kinfath?
No, that was just Ivy.
Okay.
I was like, how dare you?
I don't know where these doors are leading us, but I suppose we've learned that it can't hurt.
I feel like
I
up to
think.
Ren, right? Because they're like memory stuff, and he's here to get memories, so that
That's a fair point.
I feel like.
Would you
that's
mind if I went far enough up to see into the next area before we decide if we go towards the door?
Not at all.
DM, can I keep walking in the direction of whatever's to come beyond the turn to the right? Do I end up seeing something?
Yeah.
eventually?
If you get right up to the door, you can look down a hall to its immediate
No,
right.
sorry.
The
So,
long path.
Oh, beyond like those. If you chose to go straight, is what you're talking about.
having never made the turn towards the door in the first place.
Gotcha. Yes. If you get to the end that hallway, actually from that distance, you can see at the end of this hall is the octagonal room that you started in.
I want to find my map.
Well, that looks like where we started from. So why don't we go towards the door and see what the other option is that isn't the door? I'm gonna walk that way. I'm not touching the door or anything, but I do want to look down the hallway. The turn.
You see at the end of that hallway that it splits off to the left and the right
Christ.
up there.
Kinfath, I don't mind if you do, but I think we should probably, if we're gonna do this, split up into two pairs. I don't entirely want to break apart, but you know, I think this entire thing is about self-rediscovery. So, who am I to hinder anyone from doing that?
How should
But I want to
we?
continue this way.
How should we mark where we've gone?
Am I good to just like put my stuff down?
Well, I've been marking the doors I've gone through with little R markings. I think this is what I was doing last time.
Mhm.
I've been marking doors with little R markings. Yeah, I imagine you could probably just draw with your staff or something. Just put an initial somewhere on the floor or the wall, make it pretty obvious. I figure eventually we'll know who went through which doors and we'll meet somewhere.
Kinfath, this is when you get to the select your team screen, like in Mass Effect 2, and there's Willa and Maeve, and we look like badasses, but you have to choose one of us to go with.
No. Willa, you're coming with me.
Oh. Never mind.
You are you.
Awesome.
You are you. You have a genie stuck in your chest, and I trust Maeve.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter what characters. Riley and Theo should not be left to their own devices independently.
It's good. It would have been good.
I completely agree. I think they should be at all costs.
It would have been like all of Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh my gosh.
Maeve,
Okay, yeah.
are you okay with that? Maeve, are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. I found you once. I'll do it again.
That's weird, but contextually awesome.
All
You
right,
can
well,
rescue Catch Hide.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll catch up to you guys at some point.
Somewhere. And Ren will
We
shrug
hope.
his shoulders. All right, well, up, come on.
I will
Keep
reach out
walking.
and touch the door.
As you do so, the doorway around the door transforms into the ceremonial arches that you're used to seeing in Taladoga. And the door itself becomes just a very simple bamboo door, also reminiscent of the ones at Taladoga. As you open it, however, you see a scene, even from the outside, and then it's just a still when you're out here. It just looks like a painting from Super Mario, as we described it last time, from 64. You see a dark, stormy night on a mountaintop. You still proceed.
Kinfeth will say, well, that looks ominous, and look kind of nervously over towards Maeve.
And she'll just say, well, have you seen this before?
I don't think I have. At least, it's not immediately recognizable. I'll see you on the other side, I guess. Walk
I think
through?
maybe it's coming with you, but
Yeah.
And
On the other
I'll-
side of the
Oh,
door.
oh, right. Okay, gotcha.
Like when
gotcha.
once we walk in.
Yeah, we're.
See you on the other side. Hey. That's us.
Hey, the other
Yeah.
side.
You step through, and just as is customary, immediately there is no door behind you, and you find yourself on sort of a grassy expanse on this mountaintop up here. It is dark, excepting the full moon above you and the completely clear sky. So to a degree, you can see everything, but there's no natural lights within the area. It is raining rather hard, and lightning is striking occasionally, adding a sort of ominous ambience to the night. You see running along a mountain path coming from your right 2 bugbears. One appears to be a woman, one appears to be a man.
Ooh.
They are holding a small wicker cradle. The mother is holding a small wicker cradle. But they appear to be running from something. And you think in order to continue seeing this, you're going to need to keep up.
Yeah, I'll fucking keep up.
Yeah, you
BRB.
run alongside them. They don't see you or notice you in any way, as the memory is unchanged. I need a perception check from both of you, but I'll take advantage from Kinfath.
Oh. Glad I had it.
Maeve
It's
sees
amazing.
all, bro.
You both are able to see there is an inky blackness radiating from the woman's chest, that she looks rather unwell. You can tell also that she is physically struggling to keep up. Like she has physical strain on her to move as she is.
Whoa.
And as you run for a while and you round a couple corners, Kinfath, you do realize that this is near Taladoga, and they are running towards the monastery for help.
Whoa.
You see. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I just want to know if like we're still dry or if it's actually like we're being rained on.
Ah, that's a good question.
Curious.
That's a really good
did not consider that. Has anyone had any effect carry with them so far?
In my perception of these things, we're not able to physically interact with any of the material of it. Like, I mean,
Right, and I guess rain
handle
would be
stuff.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just kind of bounces off of you and you remain dry.
Ooh.
Weird.
After a little while, you see the woman trip on a branch of a tree sticking out into the road, or a root sticking of the tree. She falls, and you see the cradle skid along the ground, remaining upright, but turns towards you, and you see, recognizably, a tiny baby Kinfath crying in the cradle.
Oh.
As they stop, you see the older man bend down to try to quickly pick her up. And it is in that stalling that you see emerging from torchlight down the road behind them. The thing that they were running from seems to be a large black shroud from this distance. But as it approaches even closer, I am going to... I think we're going to continue this perception check that you already rolled with a 16 and a 26. Both of you recognize the face from only a brief time. You see Vesper's father.
Whoa. What? Get fucked. I was thinking of like Inkness.
You know, based on time, that this must have happened very briefly before the last time you saw him. That was 22 years ago. And Kinfath is only 23 years old.
What?
Before. So like... Oh,
right. So this happened... Right.
Sorry.
You see as this thing closes in, they both get back up on their feet and run a little further until they just get right outside of a gate of Taladoga. There doesn't seem to be anybody up at this time of night. And as they get to one of these gates that is closed, you see the older man rapping at the gate as much as he can. With no immediate answer, this thing closes in. This man closes in, but fully enveloped in this shroud of darkness. The older bugbear man charges at what is his name? Kovu? Not Kovu. I can't remember the dad's name. Hold on. Here somewhere. Can anyone help me?
I don't have it.
Kifo. His name is Kifo. You see him run at Kifo. Kifo's arm grows black with shadow, and he swats the older bugbear away.
Bro,
you see
what?
him fly through the air down a steep part of the mountain, and quickly you lose sight of him as he tumbles down.
That makes me so mad.
You see the woman holding this cradle as close as she can to her, try to pound on the door for a while longer, and when nobody answers, she leans back against the door, huddling down against the ground as Kifo approaches, and with an extent of the shadow into the woman, she is quickly taken. As that finishes, it is only then where you hear footsteps from within the monastery. The gate busts open, sliding baby Kinfath just to the opposite side of the door, outside of reach of Kifo. And you see Yatano standing there, he quickly bursts into action, using his open hand technique to drive Kifo away. He wasn't ready for the key, despite his power at the time. And you see this beast version of a man run off into the mountainside. Itano looks around, sees the deceased woman on the ground, then looks behind the door and sees a young baby. He picks up baby Kinfath and holds him in his hand. And with great disdain, he checks the woman's pulse, finds nothing, looks back down at the baby, holds him close to his chest, and enters into the monastery. And you see, not far off to the right, is a white, stark door between two trees against the mountainside.
Maybe we'll put a hand on Kinfath and kind of look at him and see how does he look right now.
He has his face kind of turned down, so the fur is obscuring, or like, because it's dark, you can't really make out any like expression really. But Foster, if I may, you'll see a lightning bolt flash down in the background, and as it illuminates his face for a second, you can see tears streaming down and falling to match the rain around him.
Maybe we'll see that, and she'll be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry," and then she'll give him a hug. Try to.
Kinfeth won't reciprocate, but not in like a "don't fucking hug me" kind of way, just in like a numb to it sort of way. And he'll wait for the hug to finish and then put a hand on Maeve's shoulder, and you still can't really see anything because it's dark and the fur is obscuring things, and he'll just start walking over to his mom to inspect her body if she's still there.
Yeah. I think you at this point you would know that, or you would expect that the monks would come and give her a burial or do something with her at some point, but the memory has ended, and so things are paused. And you can give me investigation or arcana, same as the other two.
It's in our pockets.
I was gonna say loot the inventory.
I'm not looting my mom. Oh, how beautiful. That's a nat 20.
With a nat 20 investigation, you look at the physical sickness of this woman, at the things on her that have changed, and the inky blackness that seems to be radiating from her chest, but also from her eyes, matches almost precisely the type of thing you have seen on Kalinor's arm. Ryan, for your information,
Yeah, what the
because you
fuck
got
happened
here,
real quick? Sorry.
he just watched his parents running away from something in the dark near Taladoga, and when he was able to see what it was, he saw that it was Kifo, your father, fully deathed out, hunting
With
down
my
his
sick
mother.
jumpsuit?
Yes, actually, with that same
Sick.
robe.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see that. You also see, I think with a nat 20 investigation, that this has markings and clear signs that it had been going on for quite some time. That like this infection had been spreading in her for a while. You also see even through that, though, like, even as she was taken, her eyes, frozen in her last emotion, were soft and scared, but not for herself, only for her child.
The basket was with them when he saw this?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
We can't interact with the world, right?
You can touch it, but you can't move it.
Kinfeth would probably just cradle her face, having never met his mom before, or having really any recollection of her. He would just cradle her face for a second. Is she warm?
She is colder than she should be at just that point after her death.
It's fucked, dude.
Kinfeth would probably kind of like kneel down in like the classic prayer pose and just sit there for a second. Pay his respects. And then after a little while, he would get up and motion to Maeve. Is it still raining?
Yeah.
Or does the raining stop? Okay.
Frozen.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if
Oh,
it
that'd be cool.
Oh,
freeze.
I was imagining.
you know,
like,
yeah, as the memory paused, I suppose so would the rain. Yeah.
That's cool as fuck. I
Wait,
love
but
that.
as you're walking, do you like get wet still? So you have to like.
We decided they actually can't get wet because they can't
Oh,
physically interact with it.
that's
so it just
true.
kind of
Yeah,
Just
bounces
bounces
off
off
of
him.
windshield wipers.
After a little bit, Kinfeth would stand up and kind of, with most of what I'm assuming the ambient sound having stopped, he would just kind of like hoarsely say like, "We can go now, Maeve," and start walking towards the door.
Oh no, Bennett.
Yeah. As you do, you see a ovular room with water counterclockwise in an oval and a ziggurat with a throne up at the top. You don't see immediately anyone else from this side because I think they're standing on the other side, but
Rats.
Does the door make a sound?
yeah, I will say it creaks open.
I killed the door.
Fireball.
I think moments later, if anyone is doing any exploring in this room, you run into each other out here.
I'm feeling the water, but I can't get wet.
No, here we can touch the water.
Yeah, this is physical space.
Oh, right.
In the throne, so yes, you can.
This is fucked up.
Some bullshit.
Okay, I walk slightly counterclockwise around the room in a very inquisitive fashion.
Word.
Hmm.
Yeah, and as you do, you see Willa and
You
not
guys
Willa,
will probably
Maeve
see me
and
first.
Kinfeth.
Vesper.
I'll follow Vesper around.
Been in as well.
Good
What's the
one, Jen.
password?
Oh,
Oh shit.
I know what it is.
You're not there. Shush.
This wasn't your notes, Theo, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember
Oh.
it.
It was, and I'm not gonna
Oh.
look.
I remember, but I'm not on the team that needs to remember.
Guys, are you real?
I'm real, but I forgot the word.
That's exactly what I thought.
I think that makes sense if I'm being honest.
Kinfeth will say pancakes. Is that what it is?
Okay, so Kinfats is real. Maeve, what's the password?
Password. Should I be checking you for a password every time we exit a door together?
It's pancakes, Caleb. Also, we kind of split up. No.
So,
I'm like whispering
Um,
from like 20 feet away really loud.
oh wait, hold on. What happened to Willa?
Oh yeah, her and Ren went another way.
Oh, you found Ren.
There's only 2 doors
Oh,
in this
yeah,
room.
We found Ren.
There's not another one for them to come through at a comical moment.
Well, damn. Now we're just in a different mismatch. Why did you guys split up? Oh, okay. I know I
was
encouraged this, but this was a bad idea.
Hey, we found you.
True.
How did you find Ren?
Like they'll end up here. I just walked up the stairs, and there he was. So
Oh well.
Told you we should have gone
Just so
upstairs.
much for that.
maybe
Yeah,
if we
well.
just like stay put for long enough. we'll
There's
find
only 2
each
doors, and we've
other.
already
I,
come through them.
Definitely want to know what's over here. I'm gonna point up the cigarette.
It's a chair.
Um. how
You're not here.
wide is this water?
Foot and a half.
Oh, so I can step.
Yeah, easily step over it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, most of us.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
we're probably
here
walking
can.
on the other side of it because the water's like right at the door.
Right.
We're already on there. So okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to cast detect magic real quick.
Sure.
let's
Remind
see.
me exactly what information that gives you.
Everything.
Anything that's magic glows, and I know what school of magic is affecting the thing. Within 30 feet of me. For the next, I think, minute? 10 minutes? Something like that.
You
minutes.
definitely see that whole chair shit glow, and you know it is an enchantment school of magic.
Enchantment. I want to walk up the stairs.
Sure. But before you do that, I'm gonna cut away to Willa and Ren.
Nice.
Motherfuck.
And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Willa and Ren, you two both head off to the right of the door that Kinfeth and Maeve went into. You get to the end of this this hallway, and splitting off down either side are 2 hallways, maybe 50 feet in length. You do not see a door at the end of either one of them, but you do see markings in the walls at the end that seem to be too intricate to have been left there for no reason.
In the walls of which way?
Both.
Both ways.
Oh. What
I'm gonna
okay,
look at you for guidance.
if I'm looking down the left, can I start walking down the left? What do the symbols look like?
Sorry, there's some weirdness going on in Discord. You see... You know what? You give me a history check, please. And I'm going to say it's a DC 12.
17.
Excellent.
That's not 12. You fail.
With the 17, you see Deep Elvish words here. A language that you did not know you knew. And yet, as you look at this stuff, you realize that somehow you can understand it.
Sick.
I'll trace my hand along it on the walls, just kind of reading with it. And then what am I reading out loud?
you see I think I want to change it a little bit. So I'm kind of
Fudging.
I'm not improvisationally gifted enough to think of a new riddle for this, but what you effectively see is cryptically worded poetry in a way that is implying it is impossible in the dark, but the two must be one. And yeah, it is impossible in the dark, but the two must be one. In like a different language that it rhymes in a little bit better in Deep Elvish. And you also see. Could you give me either perception or investigation, whichever you prefer?
Both are bad.
Can I help at all? Being there?
Yeah, if you'd like to give him the help action, yeah, you can do that. You have an advantage on that.
Ooh, actually,
Got worse.
I see you struggling.
And that's it.
Full stop.
I see you.
I see you struggling, bitch.
I see
Good
you
fucking luck.
struggling.
Bard says.
And I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration. I'm gonna like
Alright.
pull out my horn and.
I did already roll with advantage. Like I already rolled twice.
Well,
Bardic
I mean, you
inspiration
can
is a
add Bardic
die,
to your
yeah.
roll. Yeah,
And Bardic is what, a D6 at this level?
I think D8 at
it's a
him.
D- Willow's gonna be like behind you, just go. And like a really like a toot of the horn.
I'll still probably jump a little bit.
Funk.
Sorry.
And then perceive better magically after that.
Hey, it was a 7, 16.
Cool. Yeah.
Wow.
With a 16, you see inscribed ever so delicately, or implanted, I should say, ever so delicately within the poetry, within like Elvish E, within the carving of the long line, you see a tiny little switch implanted there.
I'm eight intelligence. I'm pushing the button without thinking about it.
Sure. You do so, and you hear. I don't know, that's coming through. You hear a ticking
First one did.
for about 3 seconds, and then it stops.
Willow's gonna come up to your side and look up at you. What is it? What is it?
No idea. It said this. And then there was this button that I hit, and then it ticked. It was like a repetitive ticking for a few seconds, but it seems. What was the thing again? It was
Something like it is
alone in the dark.
You must be one.
Do I, having walked a little further down the hallway, do I see anything? Down the hallway?
I think, well, this is inscribed at the end of one of these hallways.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go back and see if something happens at the T, or
Why don't you come with me, and I want to see the other side real quick. And I'll go down, and I'm basically going to run my hand along the inscriptions, look for another switch.
Yeah, I
See
think
if
when you
the
get to
same
the
thing
other
is there.
side, in the same spot, there is another there.
Sweet. I'll hit it.
Nothing.
Maybe we have to press them at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I just didn't want to leave you alone. Would you mind going down and pushing that switch?
You are never alone when you are with Christ. Anyway.
This is Narak.
It's Narak. No,
Uh,
Joe,
Christ, the
scared
third wall,
Jehovah's
so
Witness.
It's no problem, Ren. I'll go down there.
Just
Uh,
we'll count it down.
Can I
Just
reach
Oh no.
yes.
the button, Foster?
acrobatics check, motherfucker.
Sick. I go to the end of the hall and I'll yell, "I'm here, Ren."
All right, 3, 2, 1.
As you both press them at the same time, you can hear a shifting of stone near the center of where this T met.
Yeah, we'll go run and check it out.
Yeah. I'm curious.
As you get there, and on the side of the T that was a flat wall before, a wall has moved away. And on the other side, you see dark black armor, Vanta black with spikes, and you recognize it, Ren, as what Meldrain wore in his time as king.
Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. Well, I don't think that's gonna fit you.
That makes that's fair. That checks out.
So we agree it's mine.
Wait. We'll like look up to it, like do this. Yeah, you're right. Won't fit me.
You could fit in a boot, dude.
Little
You gonna
head pat as I walk past Willa to pick up the armor.
okay?
Word.
That's rude as fuck.
Are you just gonna like carry it like a person?
No, I'm looking at it, man. I'm inspecting it. I'm
Sure.
taking it off the presumable like armor rack.
As you touch it, you
Oh no.
you feel a deep magic within it. You feel a unknowable anxiety in your mind as you touch it, as if it is trying to induce nightmare within you.
Jesus.
It doesn't quite succeed. But for as long as you're touching it, that feeling is there.
Huh. Yeah, okay, that's not intimidating at all. I want this, so like, is it something I mean, surely it's not going in my bag. Is there anything else in the room?
It is just that on a little pedestal. I think actually at the bottom there might be a little plaque that says "Of Our Fallen King" in Deep Elvish.
R.I.P. King. Hey Willa,
Yeah.
would you mind waiting outside just a moment? Maybe just around the corner.
Yes. No, I don't mind.
What a weird way to answer that,
I.
but thank you.
Yep.
Assuming Willa leaves the room, I want to change.
Yeah.
Never change, King.
Doff my armor. Never
You-
a reason to say
God.
that.
Doff your armor and don the new one. It is. I have to finalize the effect of this, but it is the same type of armor you're wearing now. Whatever that is, you're wearing. So if it was full plate, that's what it is. If it's half, that's what it is.
Leather armor.
You didn't want to increase my AC?
Believe it or not, no.
Jeez.
Oh, so your whatever your adamant adamantine plate was. So you are going to lose the adamantine effect. It will just be that 18 armor class, but it will have a greater effect. I just have to finalize it for you. I'll probably send it to you in just a bit.
Sure.
IRL
Hey,
tuning.
IRL tuning, yep.
While he's
Yes.
changing and stuff, can this be a short rest?
No.
What?
So look,
It would take him like rules is written. I think it actually
10
takes like
minutes.
15 minutes to don heavy armor.
10 minutes.
I was
10 minutes.
I was actually about to say, like, if Will is not helping him, it takes a fucking eternity because he's got to take it off and put it on, and heavy
20
armor is a
minutes.
bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Yes,
Well,
it can be a short rest for you.
What?
Let's go.
Okay. if
Let's
that's what you
go.
prefer.
I want a short rest.
Can this cut
Yeah,
between
we
scenes
made it
have
10
counted as a
minutes,
short
and that's
rest?
gonna take 10 minutes. So you know.
Yeah. So in those
Um,
20 minutes,
Yeah. So as we're doing that, we'll go back to the throne room here, or the big chair room. And Kaelinor, you've walked up to it. What do you want to do to it? What do you want to expect? What do you want to?
is there anything up on this platform besides the chair?
A big chair and a little dome piece.
I'm gonna walk up the stairs behind you, outstretched with an arm, and if you don't touch anything until I get there, I will guide your butt.
Oh, I'm taking my time touching the fucking
Okay.
thing. I'm looking for now. It's remind me, the dome thing is connected to the chair, or is it?
Yeah,
separate?
like a kind of arm
Like an
above
arm.
the chair that could like
Okay.
lower down. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like take a lap around it and look at it and like just is there anything that stands out to me about it, like physically?
Physically, you went into Ren's throne room, right? In the memory you followed that way?
Yep,
It looks
we all went-
very similar to that throne. It isn't the exact same. You can tell it is a little bit different, but you can tell that this is like drow made and
Okay.
ancient and important.
And it, well, obviously the throne didn't have the fucking.
Right.
Okay. After taking a lap around and giving Vesper enough time to catch up behind me, I'm gonna try to cast Identify on it. I'll use a spell slot, so it only takes a minute instead of 10.
Sure.
But then we could have short rested.
You hold on, let me.
If it matters while you're doing that, I'm gonna find traps. That's another spell. If there's something else you have to find, Foster.
Sure. Which I will gladly help you with. Where the fuck is Identify?
Where the
on
fuck
your
I am?
goddamn spell sheet. Identify.
It's a
by-
first level spell. It stands out. It's one that doesn't have a cast button next to it because it's a ritual spell technically.
It's kind of wild that identifies a level 1 spell.
It
Mhm.
is.
Hmm.
So you do have to touch it for
Yes,
identifying.
I'm touching it.
Okay.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Kaelinor dies.
As you
Wait, does it take a
touch
minute
it.
to cast?
It does.
Does
Takes a
this
minute.
happen on touch before cast?
Does what
Huh?
happen?
Does what you're saying as you?
Yes. Well, during the touch.
Okay. Are there
As you're
traps?
touching it. I will say with Find Traps, you actually do see
It's a trap.
a lot. Did I just fucking close my shit? Whatever. Actually, can you read me specifically what Find Traps says?
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict sudden or unexpected effect you would consider harmful or undesirable. Blah, 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 blah,
Cool.
blah, blah. A lot of other stuff.
then yes, within on the on the 90s, we'll say, on the sides of the room that there is not a door, within the water, sparkling to your eye for just a moment, you see these arcane barriers within the water that you believe if something passed through there, something real bad's gonna go down.
On the doors?
Within, on not the side that has doors, on the thin side, opposite
9 and 3?
Yes.
Yep, 9 and 3. In the water,
Okay.
just that little canal, there's these invisible arcane walls that if
Okay.
something
It
other
doesn't.
than water passed through
It
there.
just tells me if where like something is present, not exactly. So I wouldn't have any other detail than there's something there, something will happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chair,
I'll tell you to
Sure,
that as I guide you for whatever you're doing next then.
Chair might be
Identify.
busy.
I guess I'll say it out loud. Hey, don't touch 9 and 3. Okay, cool.
I touched chair instead.
As you
Seems
touch
fine.
chair, you hear voices like never before. Very similar, actually not like never before. You have heard a very similar whisper in the forest above when you first entered.
Oh.
But you hear not just what you hear. I think you know what? Give me a perception check in the middle of identify.
Fuck yeah.
The ghost of Herman Miller.
16.
I think with a 16, you recognize these voices are speaking in a way that are more self-aggrandized. They seem to think themselves important. And you, I think, as a rather intelligent man, may put together that these are the voices of past kings trying to get into your head.
Can I make out what any of them are saying?
I think there are so many of them, you can't make out what any particular one of them are saying.
Is it common? Like what is
Yes, you do hear it in. No, you know what? I think you would hear it in Deep Elvish, but as a person who speaks Elvish, it is a similar enough language that you can make out what, like, if you could understand any of the words, the few that make it through, some of them sound similar enough to yours. It's like if we were trying to interpret Old English. It's like,
right?
it's close enough. I can kind of understand.
I probably can interpret that it's probably the native Drow tongue, given it's picking up Elvish roots and stuff.
Right.
Ye old.
Ye
Elvish.
old.
As identify goes on, do you maintain your touch throughout this minute? As these...
I think I might like pull back at first, like surprised, and then hold my hand there for a second, and if nothing bad happens, I would continue with it.
I am bolstering your posture with my guidance.
Thanks.
I
From
think you feel a pull within these voices to sit in the chair.
Oh,
And I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
fuck. Can I apply guidance to a saving throw?
I
Yeah,
think so.
Checks.
I think it's a D20 roll, right?
Or ability checks.
Ability checks. Did we determine that was not a save?
Not a save.
Saves are
Fuck.
the only D20 roll you can apply this to.
Fuck.
I need a
I
DC
love
10.
Okay.
Exactly 10.
With exactly a 10.
Whew,
You
with
are-
a plus 5.
You feel an
Second time
extreme pull and barely maintain your integrity to not do so. But at the end of Identify, you understand that this is... You don't know if there's a title to this chair in particular, but you understand its magical function, and it is to store and to return memory.
Store and return.
It's a SD card. The,
Huh.
the throne of USB drive.
Well, I will communicate that to those around me.
Well, we should get Ren in that chair then.
Do we assume that this is Ren's memory in the chair in the Drow King? Like, are we coming to this conclusion? Because I kind of want to sit on the chair. Like, what if
I
then
think
I'm in
it's-
love with his
oh,
wife? That'd be really weird, right?
Hold on. I think it's more deep than that.
Okay.
There was lots of voices emanating from the chair. I
Oh.
don't think this is just Ren's past self, but an entire ancestry of
I
these
feel you,
people.
chair. Yeah, I get that actually.
It also was trying to. There was a pull, a compulsion, as I was touching it to. It's like it was trying to get me to sit in the chair.
You specifically?
I was trying to like how to like
Like Kaelinor
like a-
needs to, or
like a
a
charm-
person?
like a charm person. Like it was just like
Okay.
almost driving me to do something I wouldn't otherwise.
Are you
want
guys
to.
on the outside of the
Um,
room? Like, are we closer in proximity now?
Probably.
Would you maybe have
for
gotten?
Sake of ease. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, Kaelinor said.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like 20 feet away, right? Not crazy, but
Yeah. Close enough to hear the conversation.
well, that's at the door. Like, if you took any steps into the room, you know what I mean?
I thought you guys were on top of the stairs, the ziggurat.
Yeah, we're at the
Yeah.
top, in the middle.
Yeah, we probably came towards you guys.
Sorry, I'm finishing something up here.
Don't like that.
So, do you think it's like a passing of the torch thing, and Ren just like kind of fucked it up? Since he's not here, I
Whether-
would never say that, you know, without him present usually. But I will now for the
Obviously.
sake of the plot.
Whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, I do think he passed the torch in some way.
I feel like I almost wonder if this is unrelated to Ren's situation, because I mean we're under the impression that Dahlia struck him from this life, right? Whatever she did was
Or
pulling him,
saved him from a
away from
free fall
here.
out of this life?
perhaps. Huh.
I don't remember what we saw. But maybe
I don't think
just made, like, a
we-
sick inference.
I don't think we saw it.
ever saw that. I think that was his
I don't know why I
nightmare
said
on the way
that.
in here. Talking above the table, but either way, this thing is uncomfortable.
You didn't even
I
sit
think we
in
should leave it alone for now. Not
Most
that it.
Most likely not for us.
I don't know if it should be for any of us.
it. Not even Ren?
Speaking of, as you say, Ren, we cut over to
Hey, where's Ren?
Willa and Ren. Ren now adorned in this Vanta black, intricately adorned suit of armor.
Well, you look scary as shit.
Is that in
does
character?
Yes.
I know
does it
yours
help?
was.
Does what help?
You putting on the armor?
What? I mean,
Help with
help. What is it? What is it helping?
I don't know, bring back memories or something? Isn't that why we're here?
No, the armor didn't do that. It's actually as he's tensing his hands, it's actually sort of similar to a feeling I've had before, but I can't quite put my hands on it. I don't know. We should probably be going. I don't want them straying any further than they probably already have. That took long enough. If
All
you're
right.
good to go, I'm certainly ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
And
retrace our steps.
I'll just leave the old armor on the floor there. Or actually, no, I'll redress it. I'll redress it because I'll redress the armor stand because it almost feels borderline symbolic.
I like that.
Just gonna
And-
leave adamantine armor behind, dude?
Why not?
Yep.
It's so expensive.
Yep.
And like the end of Civil War was a shot of the shield on the ground, but in this case the armor, you just see the past left behind.
For the other past.
Another past.
As we're retracing our steps, Willow will kind of look up to Ren a little, still hung up on the fact that he looks scary. We'll say, your friends were pretty quick to come down here and see if you're all right. They
Yeah.
seem to care about you a lot.
Yeah. It's as we're walking and talking, I'd like to be shutting the door, like going back to maybe hit the buttons and reshut the door, and just kind of walking and talking with Willa along the way. Yeah, it's something that still perplexes me a bit. I appreciate it, but that doesn't mean that I get it. I just I don't know. Yeah, I mean, even I mean, you've obviously seen it. I don't remember a lot of my life, but there's also a long stint that I do remember, and I still just find it amazing that mortals, or at least, well, I guess anymore that's me, but I guess I find it curious that you all live such short, passionate lives. I guess in some ways I envy that a bit.
Well, we'll this won't come through the mic, but she'll give that the just put out air. And then she'll be like, life for me has sucked in this short of amount of time that I've not all of it. A good chunk of it has. So I don't know how much you're missing out. But that's definitely food for thought. Definitely food for thought.
You know, I think the thing that scares me the most is that I remember the things I wanted to forget. I just don't know what that is yet. But who knows? I would say life's short, live it fast and recklessly, but apparently I've been around for 1,200 years. So, I don't know. We'll see where we end up. And another head pat on Willa, and I'll just say, but that's what tomorrow's for.
Willow's gonna catch your hand on the. If you're like, if you do multiple pats, it's like the second or third pat. She's gonna catch.
It's
Your
like a
arm.
hand rest, like a not that aggressive, Theo. Jesus, might kill her. No, it's just kind of like a light hand rest on top of the head for like a second or two, and if you go to stop it, I might stop walking for just a second and look down.
Well, so okay, so if that's okay. Willow will still grab your arm and kind of move it off her head. You guys are just like, you guys like to touch. You guys just like to touch. And that's cool. Your group can do what you guys want to do. But I don't like to be touched. So just no more of that, please. We can fist bump.
Fist bump instead, and I'll match the fist bump.
Sick.
I just want to say, this is the character who tried to touch the eyebrows of a girl she just met.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
It's like a cat.
I'm aware of that.
Perhaps the weirdest place you can touch a person.
I'm aware of that above character. In character, Will is just like that. She'll say, "Cool." Sorry, it's just Kinfath has just been like picking me up and stuff. It's just I'll talk to him about it too. Just boundaries.
Well, have you ever thought about maybe that's a form of control, and maybe that's our way of keeping you in line?
Jesus, fuck.
I am
I
now.
think that's the problem being addressed.
Well, so
Maybe
and
somebody
I
was
get
off
it.
the fucking rails.
We can work on a compromise, totally. But what I'm saying is, we've been doing this a while. I guess we've structured some rapport. You're a new dynamic in the group, and really just kind of a chaos element. So we're constantly trying to figure that out, and our best way to do that is just to contain and control. So we'll work on a compromise.
I'll take that as a compliment,
Sure.
but I still wanted to stop.
And hey, do me a favor. Don't tell the group about any of this, please. Unless I die, then I don't care.
Any of what?
This whole thing in the hallway, I don't know. I want to keep it separate.
Well, they're gonna ask questions when they see you looking scary as fuck. But all right.
No, not the armor. The talk.
Oh. Okay.
Fist bump.
Deal.
As you begin your trek back down the hall, I think it may occur to either of you that the only door you know of that you don't know where it leads and exists, that you know of, is this one that Kinfath went through.
And the door is still the archway with the bamboo door.
It is.
That's unchanging. Okay. Well, I won't pretend to know how this place works. But it seems like you guys were able to follow me into my things. Maybe we can do the same with Kinfath and just retrace steps. What do you think?
I don't think there's any other way out of here, so let's do it.
I'll pull the door open. Step through. Move.
Saying some fucked up shit.
Yep. Just some trauma.
Does it reoccur, or is it still frozen?
It is still frozen, so you see frozen rain.
When Finnan went back through his, you said you had to relive it all.
He went through
back.
the opposite way to rewind it because he went through the backside door. But when you guys followed Ren previously, you saw just the empty room at the end of his.
That was
You're
back
right.
before.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
You see the familiar inky outlines of the boundaries of this memory to your right, and realize you have to follow along this mountain path to the left for a while. And after a few turns and corners, you see a gate to Taladoga with a fallen bugbear woman against the gate, and a door not far off behind some trees. Do you interact with the scene at all?
I wouldn't. Won't speak for Willa.
Yeah, Willow will kind of just like look, wondering what had occurred, but she won't interact with it or anything.
I'm sure I'd take in the sights of Taladoga for what I can see in this stormy mess, but beyond that, I wouldn't be looking to do anything.
It looks sick.
A beautiful mountain landscape.
I imagine it looks cool, like a postcard.
Well then, after
Still
taking it in, you make your way to the door and exit into this large ovular room where you see your friends gathered in the center of this space with the water traveling around it. Do you call out or say anything as you enter?
Oh.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Foster, can we... this might be going back too far, but in that short break that I took,
Mm-hmm.
could I have checked my chest to see if there was some kind of like burn or like scarring?
Yeah.
Or
For sure. You do so, and yeah, there's like still fresh burn marks around the center that you know will scar.
what does it look like?
It looks like where there should be skin, there's just amulet sticking out. It is like
It's like
Tony
above,
Stark
like risen.
arc reactor
Oh.
shit in your chest,
Oh man.
with just like burn and scarred tissue over the edges of it, keeping it in there.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Freaking
nasty.
ow. Okay,
Bet
sick.
you're not very happy about that now, huh?
Yeah, that should hurt like crazy.
Tink tink.
oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like completely, but like she'll just be like in awe of it and kind of just like touch it and
I don't know if you can, brother.
touch it.
No,
I thought you
remove
said
it. I think
remove
you were gonna. It sounded like.
Oh,
you
I'm
said,
not gonna try to
remove.
I'm
like,
not
I
trying
don't
to
know if
remove
you
it.
can, man.
I'm not trying to remove it.
Yeah, no.
I will help you.
Um,
Oh,
but,
so gross.
okay, cool. I just wanted to, do that. So thank you.
For sure. But you guys have entered the room. Do you call out or say anything?
I don't think I say much, but I think I would enter with a smile, seeing friends, realizing like head count, we're here. I think seeing, doing the head count, I'm kind of going, furthest to farthest, or nearest to farthest, sorry. And, my eyes probably follow up the ziggurat and land on Kalinor and the seat. And I think the smile begins to fade pretty quickly. As I recognize the chair. I'll probably just meander in pretty quietly, slowly trying to make my way towards the ziggurat.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, speaking of Ren, and then
Sure.
you just slowly
And
walk
see
into
them.
the room.
Seeing them into
Pancakes.
the room, I would like to kind of descend the staircase from the stair a little bit to meet them.
Sam, I'll get out of your way.
As they're coming up. But we'll move towards them.
You all doing okay?
Don't touch 9 and 3.
That yeah, it's been an experience. How are you?
Oh, we're completely fine. Yeah.
Swimming in trauma.
Yeah, no armor, Ren?
Old armor.
I suppose.
Where'd
yeah,
you get
depending on
that?
how
I
you look at it.
thrifted it.
New to me.
Still
Did,
not new to
Well,
me.
yeah.
Did Maeve Kinfath tell you guys that we ran across this genie?
No.
How did you
No.
guys leave that out? How
What?
is
Had
how
much
of
chance to
everything was
talk.
that?
Narak, say hi.
Distracted by the chair.
Yeah, as you say, Narak, say hi. I think this time he comes out in his sort of Narak's Fury form. He encapsulates Willa's body as like just a larger version
Oh, oops.
in red and
Whoops,
orange.
level 4 spell slot shot.
I didn't mean to do that.
He's it's not going to count as your spell slot. He's just coming out in that form.
What the hell is even that?
Willow, what did you do? I'm gonna look at Ren, and then I'm gonna look at Maeve. What did you let her do?
I don't know if I can talk while he's in this form.
I couldn't silence her quick enough.
Familiar with that.
Hello, friends. My name is Narak. It is quite good to meet you all. If you are friends of Willa's, you are friends of mine.
Oh God, he's an enemy.
That's great. Oh,
I'm just kidding. Did you eat our friend Ebenezer, or at least like fuck up his whole life?
Yes.
It would seem that I did. I never met this man Ebenezer, but I did meet his father, who was very liberal with his wording.
And so you chose to curse a small boy for life.
Well, and his father, yes.
Yeah, you. And I absolutely wanted to hunt you down and murder you.
Well, I can see why.
Willa,
you could
you're
try.
afraid of
It is
my-
not so easy to kill a genie.
Well, you're
well,
trapped
plenty
inside
people
of
did it
Willow, which
before.
is like maybe worse. So.
Yeah. You're not the last genie for no reason.
This is true. I
Oh.
saw many of my brethren die. I'm not saying it has been possible, but be sure you're prepared before you start.
No.
Well, the good news is, as far as we know, he's out of wish magic. Wishes
Oh.
to be granted, at least. I guess I
So
don't
Willa
know
can't ruin this anymore.
I don't. Well, no, I know she can. I just don't think she can use the genie.
So
Try
like
a
we're
little
not
harder to
gonna
fuck it up
accidentally
this
wish
time.
for something.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Can Willow come back, Foster?
I think you're there.
Yeah, you're still like beneath him. You can
It's
absolutely interact.
Just a really big
I
hat.
thought he had enveloped me casting the spell. Sorry.
Well, he
I'll
yeah,
come
he
back.
kind of comes out and envelops you, but he's very translucent. You can still be seen and talking.
Okay.
He's
Willow
a
will
big
be like,
kangaroo, and you can stick out the pocket still.
What's your constitution for holding your breath?
a million.
Okay.
Yeah, and Rox, you know, he's traveling with us now, so it's pretty cool.
Consider me an ally. Unless I'm not. But I probably am.
I'm tired.
He probably is, and I will like try to put him back away.
Yeah, he'll go back into the amulet.
Can we wish for you to not fuck up Ebenezer?
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. How would that? Wait. No,
Isn't
I
your
don't
friend
think-
dead?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe we wouldn't have let him die if he had like a normal and fulfilling life.
Huh.
Like if he was busy doing anything else that day.
If Terry was here, he would say he had a fulfilling life, but he's not. So.
He's back at the crib.
So anyway, guys, what's this spooky chair for?
Dude, we really gotta talk about a few things.
Yeah.
We're gonna unpack that at the picnic later. Anyway, the chair's dope. You should go sit on it.
It's
Willow will like begin to go sit on it.
Go. No,
nope,
stop.
I'm grabbing her. Willa, I told you no touching. You do the same.
The king told me to go sit on the chair.
I thought
just
that was funny.
listening.
Yeah, you would get really fucked up and be in love with Ren's wife. I think.
What?
Guys, that's
Sorry. I realize
Willow-
that's insensitive now.
So if this was an animated cartoon, Willow like would have stretched her leg far back and took a giant step backward, like just been like, nope.
Oh, that's the line. But sure, get a genie stabbed into your chest.
Well, yeah, you know, there's boundaries.
Yeah.
Guys, this chair is the Memorious.
The
It's
Memorious.
I don't know what that is.
it's yes. That's what the royal lineage uses to communicate, essentially.
Communicate?
Ascending stone chair?
Sorry.
Ascending throne?
Yeah. Yeah. It stores the thoughts, memories of the royal line, and was actually where I think I was headed when this was still my life.
Wait, like forever? Like all of the memories in one conscious?
Sort of. They're separate in a location.
Do
The Empire
you
State.
become
Mhm.
like king person by doing that? Is it transformative?
No, it's something my father hadn't even shown me. At least not how to use. But oftentimes it was used when consultation was needed, wisdom, that sort of thing.
Oh,
So you've never, even in your past self, been here. Right? Is that what you're saying?
DM.
Mhm.
That one is for you.
yeah. Would he even
I
fucking know?
think you would have been here, but you have not seen it used.
I'm wheeling and dealing here. I'm making this up on the spot, so cut me off if I overstep.
All in line so far.
Here's one for you, DM. Yeah,
Mhm.
me. When the kings begin to age out, kind of as a last step in their lifespan, they are brought here, essentially to wipe their memory, storing it for future kings. Turns them into a husk. They die as a husk, but they help their people survive. And that's the role.
So, like, did you get fixed wherever you got lost?
Here, you're saying?
I don't
So
know.
hold on. I know you were making a lot of things up. I kind of
I
blanked out for a
was.
second. Did you say that when they use it, they turn into a husk?
No, I'm saying that they can use it at the end of their lifespan to do that as a choice.
Gotcha.
Tell me
If they
if-
want
tell
to
me if
store
they can.
everything in there, that makes sense.
Basically,
Yeah.
a mind dump.
Empty.
Sure. Yep.
Transcendence, that one movie with Johnny Depp.
Dumbledore.
No.
Remembrance with fucking Hugh Jackman.
The Black Panther drink that they do.
Not necessarily, but I've seen a couple vivid memories while we've been here, and this is a very precious thing to the Drow. It's most of the reason that, at least we believe, we've been able to survive, had been able to survive, at least back in my day. That was the view. I guess I don't know how they view it these days, if the royal lineage has been broken.
Seem to be recalling more than last time we spoke.
It's been a lot. But, did any of you touch it?
Nope.
I did.
Nope.
I
That's a
cast
lie.
identify on it.
It's a chair.
And
I heard a lot of voices in a not quite Elvish. It was trying to compel me to use the chair in like a charm.
Yeah, my dad was always kind of a dick.
Dick charm.
Well, would you guys mind if I used it?
Do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know. I know what it
I
does.
think-
I don't necessarily know what's in it. Yes, Vesper.
Thank you. I think that we have been fighting inner demons as a theme of our adventure so far, and they keep coming back to fuck us up until we, face them head on. For a metaphor, I'm working on those metaphors. What I mean is,
It's hard.
yeah, you know what I mean? This guy gets it.
Kid Badge just like fully breaking the facade of wisdom. Like, yeah, shit's fucking hard, by the way.
Bro, yes! I think even if it kills you, is it worth being alive and never knowing? I don't know. At least on the way out, you could be like, oh my god, her weakness, it's bleached. Ugh! And then, like, we could save the world in your honor, right? Because she fucked you up. Like, that'd be sick.
It's bleached.
I don't know that the chair necessarily kills me, but I guess I don't know that it doesn't. I mean,
I didn't mean to, like, put that in your subconscious if that's totally not how this thing works. Sorry, it's just always
Yeah,
in the
I'm a
back of my
little-
mind. You'll be fine.
To your knowledge, what little of it you have back, Ren, you would not believe it usually kills the kings who sit here unless they are choosing to do so, essentially.
Right, like, dump everything. Like,
Right.
also, if you turn into an asshole, Maeve will totally, like, beat you up.
Well, see, that's my concern. I don't think it'll kill you, Ren, but I also don't. Maybe you sit in that chair and you're not really Ren anymore. Your body was Meldrain, but since then, you have lived an entire other life. You have made your own choices and had your own experiences and are something else entirely. This could alter that severely, and you would have no way of knowing, no way of potentially doing anything about it. It's a steep risk.
that's true. I think the goal is that it changes something. You know, if it did nothing, it wouldn't be here. But I think my goal is to take the old and the new and meld, I guess.
Meldren. Rendrain.
I think I knew the risks of coming here, and I definitely know I asked you to do something pretty drastic if I were to come back differently. And I think I need you to uphold that if that's true. But I don't think that I can just not do this. I mean, now I have a new family in all of you and Ebenezer. And I know that I would do whatever I could to preserve that. And I can't help but also feel that same way about an old family that wants that for me. And if I have a chance to hold on to both, I would like to try.
Uh, the decision is yours, obviously. I would never try to take such a thing from anyone. But just consider if the price of the past is the future, is that worth it? Do what you will.
You ask big questions, science man.
That's what I'm here
No,
for.
we just
Somebody's
ripped the
gotta make
bong
you
in the
motherfuckers
lab
think.
earlier.
Like your funny words, Magic Man.
Maeve? Yeah,
Yeah.
Maeve. If you heard what Vesper said, if I come back an asshole, it's your job.
Yep.
Put me down, okay? Willa?
Yeah.
Willa?
Yeah, I won't hesitate. You don't have to worry about it.
No, I was gonna say take care of Narak. I'm gonna go do this.
Bye,
gonna ascend.
then.
Yeah, I want to ascend the ziggurat and sit in the chair.
Hope you find your past.
As you sit in the chair, the arm above it with the little piece on its own lowers above your head. There would be a wisdom saving throw to avoid interacting with the chair, but you may elect to fail.
Dunzo.
As you do so, you feel your eyes become vessels into the past. You are thrown down a line of lineages of a lineage of kings. You see dozens as you pass, quickly pulled through them until you get to the end, and you see your father here, but he is faded, as if he did not leave his full mark on this chair. And beyond him, you see Meldrain, also somewhat faded. As you look into his eyes, your past life flashes before your eyes, and you get everything. Every bit of information that was your life. I'll send you a document. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna have time to read it right now.
This is what you've been busy writing. An 8-chapter backstory.
He did, in fact, just send me a Google Doc.
Got him.
There's a lot in it. It's not even that big. I think you and I will have to expand on it a little bit between sessions, but you get a lot. Spark notes. You were born in the year -380
Cool.
to Idra and Alvestine.
What the fuck?
Your father was the king, your ruthless king. And you were trained so that one day when you ruled, you would be a strong and stoic leader, with the purpose knowing that eventually the tensions would rise between the high elves and the wood elves, and a war would take place, and that you would need to lead your army into cleaning up after them.
Third party.
You grew into a stoic leader, but despite this, at some point you fell in love with a young woman named Lilith, who grounded your morality, so that despite your nightmarish nature, you would never turn into your father. After a while of living with Lilith and loving her, a daughter was born to you named Ophelia. And there was a time where you left your court and your duties entirely to raise your daughter, wanting only to live the simple life and avoid what was being tried to place on to you. But when you were about 100 years old, Idra was assassinated, and you were called back to the throne. With no other choice, with no other heir, somebody had to rule. You did your best for the next 280 years, awaiting an inevitable war that never seems to come. You would occasionally send out raiding parties for supplies, for anything that you might need when the forest couldn't supply it on itself. And you would use the nightmare granted to you by the great tree to resupply it in keeping your shroud up. But in the year -80, as you already saw, you led a raid on Claylee that was unsuccessful, where your granddaughter, Gwynedd, was left to stay in Claylee, falling in love with the son of the man who slaughtered your entire army. With nowhere else to turn for advice, when Gwynedd came back with this man, you went off to try to find this chair you now sit in, only to be found by Dahlia instead. And there's a lot we'll have to plug in with that, but
Yeah.
all of that you get. And after those memories have flashed through, and you know now exactly who you were, and those memories are not just ones that you've seen, they ones you remember experiencing. They are a part of you, and after that is done, you're once again looking at Meldrain, yourself in front of you. But he cocks his head to the side. Do you know who I am?
Meldrain.
Meldrain indeed. You are Ren. You're not me. You're some puppet.
Was.
Be that as it may. Our memories are combined now, but only one of us gets to keep this vessel. And I intend for it to be me. He reaches out and touches the side of your arm. As he does so, everybody else not within that vision, outside in the room, you see Ren's body lurch upwards, as he seems to be in some form of great pain, physically.
Sitting in the chair or like fucking floating?
Like, sitting in the chair, but his body's like convulsing upwards.
Okay.
As it does so, you see a burst of dark energy fill the room. It moves throughout the space and connects with the door on either side of the room. Stepping out of the door that the three came through, you see what appears to be a nightmare memory of death itself.
God fucking.
Walk out
What does
into the
that
room.
mean?
Can't
And
go
What?
walking
back
out
up?
of the other one, you see an absolute deathed out Kifo memory walk into the room.
I would like to go back in time and let Finnan go through that door.
Shit.
Ren, on the inside, a psychic war has begun between you and Meldrain here. The other kings vanish, and you are left in an infinitely large black space. He draws his sword. And I need everybody here to roll initiative.
This is fucking sick! Oh my god, this is so cool.
Oh, it's not bad. That's not bad.
Can I
don't
guide
care
myself
what
on
I rolled.
initiative? Does that work like that?
Can I use the guidance he put on me for initiative?
Not if I
That
change
only
it to
lasts
me.
for a minute, and that whole spell lasted more than a minute.
Yikes.
I'm so glad I short rested, bro.
And with that, because it's 11 and we can't go much further, I think that's going to be where we have to
That's
stop.
a really
So
great.
good.
That's a really great cliffhanger.
Could you describe who came through again, Foster?
You see a smoky visage of death, and you see a man that looks a lot like Kifo, Vesper's father, but absolutely deathed out. Just
Death
like
and Daddy.
when you see Vesper go into his dark, scary form like that, but like a little more intense.
And against us. Not fighting our
And
enemies.
wearing my cool fit. That's my onesie.
That's personal now.
Did that thing actually like makes me grr about it, right? I can't take it off.
I don't remember what specifically the curse was. I don't think it's just stuck on you forever.
It
It's
says
just
I
the
don't
curse
wanna
is that
take it
you would
off.
hear a voice every time you made a kill. And
Oh,
now you know what
that's-
that voice is to some degree. So
Okay. This is Ren in the chair.
Oh no. I know exactly what it is, and I didn't even clicked on it.
Jesus.
I had that pulled up for like whenever,
That's
and
my
then it
fucking mom's
got
back
super
part, dude.
serious, and I was like, I can't do this now until after.
Theo,
I
your
was
notes
not.
are also fantastic. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been taking
Zach
notes
part two.
in so
And
long.
I was expecting a little bit of conflict from Kinfath, seeing Vesper, but that did not happen. I'm intrigued.
My bad.
It's the difference between Zach making my dad last campaign fucking off himself
Mm-hmm.
and your dad killing my mom is that you didn't do it, and so I
Ah.
can't as a player react the way that I did as Yongtar.
You
Like,
can
I
beat
can't
my
react,
ass.
but
Hey, I didn't do it either. Rothendar did it himself.
fuck you. And so I don't. Kinfeth is still very shaken by this revelation.
Insert sins of the father.
I didn't know my dad and your mom had a run-in. Are we like step bros?
No,
God.
we are not.
I think pretty far from that.
Hey, one of them got effed.
Effed bros?
The the memory of the spider makes more sense now too.
That fucking guy. Girl. Gal.
Indeed, it does.
Well done, Buster.
Yeah, claps.
I hate this guy.
Thank you.
Oh, it's fucking crazy shit.
This
Including the hate I
combat's gonna
deserve
be
to hate.
so cool.
This
It-
combat's gonna
in
be so
a
fucking
very-
cool.
Full of love way. Holy fuck.
Ren is 1v1ing himself, bro.
Dude, I rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
That's
Oh,
That's perfect.
no.
That's perfect.
Uh-huh.
You need to change your dice in game.
I agree.
That's so interesting
is-
that
oh, me and Vesper are first two.
it's working like that.
This is Foster's comeuppance for you made me roll against this garbage for a year and a half. Your turn.
I wonder what his fucking character sheet's gonna be. Because neither of the 3 iterations of Ren that you've gone through are what this guy had going on before
It's
you.
probably gonna
That's
say a different name
true.
at the top.
Yeah,
Meldrain, eat your son.
So like, what
Would-
the fuck is he?
Would Ren's physical body be considered restrained right now? Or incapacitated?
Yes, I think incapacitated.
Would arrow shots have advantage on that? If I kill Ren, I
Goddamn.
go invisible.
That-
Worth,
I don't know if it's worth. I don't think that's worth actually. Now that I thought about it.
If you're gonna do that,
I
pick somebody
should-
with less HP than the
Next time
paladin.
we go through like the forest, I should like get a pet rabbit so I can just be like, "Oh God,"
Oh,
and then go invisible.
Oh, no,
That's,
bro.
that
what?
that would be so on brand for Vesper.
Yeah.
Like I fucking love that.
I'm
also
sorry, my
so
friend.
fucked up.
That's
Yeah,
so
well, that's
messed up, dude.
Vesper, why do you have a
Absolutely
bag
on
of
brand for
rabbits?
Vesper.
That's
Ammunition.
I
That's
don't think Dave
awful.
would let that fly.
Spell components.
Does somebody need a rabbit's foot for something?
Oh my god.
I think
that's
Ivy
awful.
might be having Wi-Fi issues, but the face that was being made at the time is very clear to the opinion on that.
God.
Excuse me, my good merchant. Do you sell pigeons?
Ah, yes, by the dozen.
Wonderful. I'll take 48.
Jesus Christ.
But then I have to take on the stealthy personality, so you just hear like invisible.
You know the dog walkers that have like a 15 leash set of dogs behind them as they're walking? I just
Yep.
imagine Vesper with 48 pigeons.
Yep.
Grab one.
Brutal.
So I have the rope dimension that is a climbing rope and goes to another dimension. Can I carry around like an invisible balloon of pigeons?
Wait, what do you have?
Not dimension door. The other rope trick, the rope dimension door
Oh.
where you can take a nap.
Yeah, I fucking forgot about that.
What the hell is that?
I haven't seen anybody use that spell. Like, you haven't used it yet in this,
Yeah.
but
It's not a prepared one. I think I just know it from existing as a Gloomstalker. But can I
Mhm.
fill it with pigeons if I carry them around like a balloon? The mechanical answer is no, but please misread it.
an extra dimensional space. Space. Well, I mean, you would have to climb the rope, but nothing says you couldn't store eight pigeons in there.
Uh-huh. I have a hot bar, guys.
You just get like a mountain climber clip and just hang on to the top and just like snipe down from it and just grab a bird, go invisible, keep sniping.
Sneak attack with advantage. Bonus
Oh,
action
God.
object interaction.
Goddamn ridiculous, but like
Wait, what's to stop me from climbing up there in battle and then hide action going back up? Or hide bonus action, rather, and then popping out upside down with like my feet like this.
Well, it is an action to do it, and then
I'd have to prep the turret.
It is a duration of an hour, so then attacks and spells get. Okay, so no, here's the thing: is you can hide things in it during the hour it exists, and then when it ends, everything that was in there falls out. So basically, you can cast it, store something in there for an hour, and then at the
Okay.
end, it comes back out.
So
So
I-
you could, I think, mechanically go up and down in that. There's nothing that says you can't.
but you
So
can't
after an
store birds
hour-
in there.
A bunch of birds would just fly away.
Right, they all fall out and fly
Fuck.
away.
I think there's. I
It
think
says
there's like.
attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance, but if you keep coming back out,
Yeah.
Just a few feet of movement back and forth.
Well, so I think there's like a subset of rules about what spells can like cross certain planes. And if it's like extra planar or a separate plane, you may not be able to cast the spell here and then go through it without
Hmm.
it just ending and you being stuck.
Are we on another plane right now?
I'm on a
Great question.
plane.
I mean, it says the space can hold up to as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. It doesn't say it can't be you. I guess I'll have to look that up and see if there's any.
Or it can definitely be you. People,
errata by the
Oh, yeah.
creators.
it's the short rest spell. That's why I have it. Well, I have it because I have to, but it's good because it's the short rest spell.
Right.
Anyway, that's not important. That won't come up ever.
What happens if Ren loses this fight?
We get his stuff.
We have to kill Meldrin.
Probably left